Yaşar Korkmaz has been fishing the Bosporus for 12 years and says the quality and variety of fish has declined over the years.
There is definitely a decrease in the number of fish. There aren't many places for them to take shelter. Also, the fish can't find food anymore, so they leave the sea through the canal.
He blames the contamination on garbage from the rising population in the city. Meanwhile, Karaman, who has been fishing off the shores of Istanbul for over 35 years, blames climate change on the depletion of his daily catch.
The sale prices are higher because there is less fish due to climate change. This has affected the number of fish there are. The temperature of the Black Sea is 20 degrees. The demand is less now too.
In the most recent Climate Change Performance Index, Turkey ranked 51st out of 53 countries responsible for 90% of greenhouse gas emissions in the world. Over 70% of Turkey's emissions stem from the energy sector, with much of the activity supporting the country's growing use of fossil fuels transiting through the Bosporus. More than 55,000 international cargo ships pass through the strait each year, carrying anything and everything from cars to hazardous substances. Environmentalists have protested the government for better management of these ships. The Istanbul Municipality Department in charge of keeping the waterways clean says they are doing something.
We have a project especially to prevent nautical pollution. We have built up a 25 cubic meter facility for recycling waste that comes from these ships and tankers.
10 municipality-owned tankers collect waste from the cargo ships, while 2 environmental patrol boats keep a watchful eye, ready to ticket hefty fines for any dumping. The municipality took us out to show us what's being done about domestic and industrial waste coming from the shores.
The system they have going here works quite well. As you can see, this conveyor belt pulls the garbage out from the water and dumps it into this big garbage can. They collect everything from plastic bottles to, this looks like a workman's hat, to, well, I don't even know what this is. But according to the municipality, they collect upwards of 15 square meter cubes of garbage every single day. That's equivalent to about 2 truckfuls of trash.
Ambalaj atıkları çok oluyor deniz yüzeyinde.
We found a lot of packing waste, plastic bags, bottles. When we do base cleaning with our divers, we find so many interesting things. Toilets, televisions, telephones, also guns. We once found a pig.
Back on land, you can see the difference, says Salim, part of the Fishermen's Association.
We don't have fish covered in dirtiness anymore. The water has been refined. There's no more sea pollution.
Yet there is still a lot to be done. As a developing country, financial and technological constraints remain in combating climate change. Turkey is not alone in this and hopes the Paris meetings will better acknowledge the limitations developing nations have in committing to any binding reduction targets. Natalie Carney for CCTV in Istanbul, Turkey.